Hello, Sam Sadat from Sam's Real Estate Club. I am delighted that this year is coming to an end and we're going to be over with an election year. And next year is going to be a dynamite year for all of us, especially real estate investors. I'm sure of it. Many people ask me these days, Sam, what is going on? Why are so many people fighting over so few properties? Where is this so-called shadow inventory? The reality of the situation is the election year has always been a year that is sort of skewed. The statistics are not real. Things don't appear to be what the reality dictates. Therefore, I will not count anything at all that the government puts out, or anybody else for that matter, about what is going on this year. The true indications of where the state of the economy is and the state of real estate, it will be next year. Particularly the first quarter, we will begin to see what is really happening. But with that in mind, I just wanted to encourage you about one thing, and that's really getting yourself ready, covering all your bases, preparing. Somebody asked me once, I think I read it actually, a place in some place, that that when you say somebody gets lucky, what is luck? Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Meaning that you really got to prepare yourself at this particular time with all of your resources, with all of your knowledge, information, everything in place, getting ready for next year. Personally, I think that the window of opportunity is going to be there for us for at least another 2 or 3 years. I know the market seems to be turning a little, and that's wonderful because that will really play into our hands. But one of the things that a lot of people lack is the capital, necessary capital to get going. With that in mind, I brought in our speaker, Chris Johnson, who was here last year, again this year, to the club this month in November. That's going to be November 28th, Wednesday, at the Beverly Hills Country Club. The reason I brought him is because he can teach you where you can find cash and money for your real estate investing. And he will be covering a whole bunch of ideas, particularly where to get grants, where to get funding for your real estate transactions. And that's something that I want you to do, whether with him or somebody else. Just get prepared. And preparation for you, particularly, especially for those of you who are kind of new to real estate, is basically getting the necessary knowledge, information, education, and then get yourself ready with the proper mastermind team that is going to help you rehab and flip the property, or rehab and rent the property for whole purposes, and most importantly, have enough money. If you have the ability to go out there and get credit cards, approval on credit cards because you got a decent credit, get them. If it's 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, it doesn't matter. If you can get a line of credit, get it. Because whatever money that you are going to be able to set aside for yourself is going to be used for your real estate investing. You are not going to be using this money for buying property, for buying furniture, for buying an automobile, or any other purpose. The only purpose that you have is set aside the money for your real estate investing. My goal is to help you to get at least 5, 10, or hopefully 20 properties in 2 years, maybe 3, maybe 4. But when you actually acquire a little portfolio of properties, a little inventory of properties that you can hold for the next 2 to 5 years, folks, many of you, if not all of you, that are interested in financial freedom, you will have achieved that. There is no doubt about it in my mind. So with that, I want to really encourage you to show up for a club meeting on Wednesday, the 28th of this month, November. And also happy Thanksgiving to all of you. I know I'm a little bit ahead of the schedule, but nonetheless, it's a wonderful Thanksgiving. It's one that everybody in America and around the world for that matter really enjoy. It's about giving. It's about, sharing. Enjoy it to the max. Be grateful for your life. Be grateful for all the stuff you have. Don't worry about the things you don't have right now. What you need or want is irrelevant. What you have is what you be grateful for. And once you do that, you'll get more of what you really need and want. Thank you so much, and look forward to seeing you at our next club meeting.